Right now I'm shooting with my GoPro. This is GoPro Hero 4 and I'm heading to mailbox because I have a new camera arrived in my mailbox, and I bought a Canon G9X from eBay. It's not a brand new one, it's a used, but the condition seems to be good, so I bought that on eBay for about $300. You know, if you buy a brand new Canon G9X, that's probably about $450 to $500 probably. So let's see. The reason I bought the Canon G9X is because I was looking for a new camera to vlog with. Because so far I all use GoPro Hero 4 as my vlogging camera, but there are some things that I wish the Hero 4 had. For example, image stabilization. GoPro Hero 4 doesn't have image stabilization, so this video could be shaky when I'm walking. And also I would like a camera that has a little bit better low light performance because I do landscape photography. Oftentimes I just go out sunrise, sunset, shooting in low light, and sometimes I found a GoPro it's not that quite good enough to capture the beauty in low light. So I wish I had a camera can do that. Ta-da! I did think about Canon G7X, but it seems G7X is extremely popular. It seems everyone is vlogging with a G7X. So I want to try something different, and then I searched online. I found the G9X on B&H, and it seems okay too. We'll see. Alright, right now I'm shooting with this Canon G9X. And like I said, I bought this camera mainly for improving low light performance and image stabilization. And I think I just found a good way to test image stabilization and autofocus, because I also heard that this camera has a very good autofocusing system. So I'm gonna handheld my camera and shoot my cat. Because when I handheld this camera, it's gonna be perfect to test image stabilization, and because my cat will move, and I think that's a good way to test autofocusing. And let's see the results. Right now I'm shooting with Canon G9X. I'm at Chautauqua Park in Boulder. So this is gonna be a real life test. See how G9X performs when I go out, when I go hiking and shooting landscape photography. And this is probably a good real life test for image stabilization, because right now I'm hiking and see if the video is gonna be shaky. Chautauqua Park, Flatirons behind me. This is probably the most popular destination in Boulder. Last night we had a snow, so today I want to go out and one, to test G9X, and two, see if I can capture any winter photos. So I'm looking for any trees or mountains covered under snow and see if I can capture a good snow photo. Let's see. It takes time to explore. It takes time to find the composition that you like. So right now I'm just walking around and see if there are any good opportunities here. I think I just found the first composition today. I set up my camera very low, shoot from a low angle, and I shoot the ground as my foreground object, and I have the mountains, the flat irons as my background. But instead of using a small aperture to have my foreground and background both in focus, today I use a large aperture. I'm using a Fujifilm X-T2 and a Fujifilm 10 to 24mm lens. I'm using aperture at f4 because that's the largest aperture the lens can go. I'm using f4 and the focus on the ground, which is very close to my camera. So the flat irons in the background will be totally out of focus. It will be totally blurry, and that's the effect that I want to get. Let's see how that photo goes. Sometimes it's very easy to focus on big mountains and overlook small things. In a snow day like today, everything is covered under snow, and the small things can also be beautiful, can also be worth being photographed. So today I'm looking for small things. I'm looking at the ground, and what I would do is to find an interesting subject, a single subject, and then use a largest aperture and focus on that subject and have the background totally to be blurry so that my subject can stand out from the background. Now this is low light testing. I didn't use exposure compensation, I just used normal exposure. This is normal exposure, and I use auto ISO. I didn't put any ISO, maximum ISO limit. I just use auto ISO, and it's 24 frames per second and 1080p. That's the current setting. And right now it's about sunset. The sky is getting darker. I just want to see how this camera performs, how G9X performs in low light. Overall, I'm happy with this camera. It has very good video quality. It has very good audio quality, and I'm impressed by the image stabilization. It has a very good image stabilization, which makes movements very smooth. Alright, this is a very big slope. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna run down this slope, and I'm gonna take the video of myself. That's the ultimate image stabilization test. Let's go. I'm gonna run down. 3, 2, 1, go! Ooh. It's very slippery, covered on the snow. Whew.